Hello, my name is Teresa with B&M Financial Management Services. Welcome to our QuickBooks Tips series. With these video tips, you will learn a series of ways to use QuickBooks to manage and maintain your cash flow. So let's get started with the series QuickBooks Online or QuickBooks Desktop. Which one is the right one for your business? Let's take a moment to answer a few questions to determine if the online version or desktop version will best suit your business. Questions like, do you need to access your files at any time, anywhere? Do you travel a lot for business? Will your bookkeeper or accountant need to access your QuickBooks regularly from their office? If you answer yes to any of these questions, you may want to consider the QuickBooks Online version. Another way to determine which of the two, QuickBooks Online or QuickBooks Desktop, is best suited for your business is to compare the features. So let's take a look at some comparisons. If you look at your screen, we have the QuickBooks Online features and a list of some QuickBooks Desktop features. If you notice, both can manage your business's cash flow. QuickBooks Online can organize all your finances in one place, as well as the QuickBooks Desktop. They both create invoices and track sales. They both record and track expenses. They both produce financial reports. They both allow multiple users, and they both prepare you for your tax time. The difference with the QuickBooks Online and the Desktop is that QuickBooks Online, there is no installation or download required. With the QuickBooks Desktop, you must install on your computer's hard drive. You should now be getting closer to making a decision. Now let's take a look at how the QuickBooks Online and QuickBooks Desktop look. In this screen, we are looking at the home page of the QuickBooks Desktop. You will notice on the top you have your navigation icons, which are your shortcuts to different workflow features. And on the center of the page, you have your workflow diagram, which provides you with several tasks you can perform within your QuickBooks. And on the right-hand side, you have your account register balances. If you are a current QuickBooks user or have used QuickBooks in the past, you will notice that the QuickBooks Online looks different from the QuickBooks Desktop, but everything is still there. In the online version, at the top, you will notice tabs. These are your navigation tabs to retrieve specific information about business finances, the same as the navigation icons on the desktop version. Also, if you look on your right, you will see the workflow diagram, just as we saw in the desktop version, but it was in the center of the home page. QuickBooks Online may look different than the desktop version, but they both have the same features to help you manage your business finances. Now let's take a look at one more thing before making your decision. Let's discuss some additional comparisons which I have listed as the pros and cons of the QuickBooks Online version and the QuickBooks Desktop version. I'm going to just go down the list. The QuickBooks Online is hosted by Intuit, therefore your data is secure on Intuit's server. With the QuickBooks Desktop version, because you have to install the software on your hard drive, you would have to be responsible to keep your financial information secure. The QuickBooks Online works with Internet Explorer, Firefox, Safari, and Chrome. The desktop version only works with the Internet Explorer. One of the questions we asked at the beginning of this tutorial was if you travel a lot for business. Well, the QuickBooks Online version also works with your iPhone, BlackBerry, and Android. The desktop version cannot have that ability. The other question we asked was would your bookkeeper or accountant need to access your QuickBooks files. The online version allows multiple users in different locations to access your records anytime, whereas you need to obtain a license in order to have multiple users access with the desktop version. And what happens when you need to contact QuickBooks customer service? The online version has unlimited support, whereas the desktop version offers free support only at a time of purchase, and the length of that varies. To keep it fair, the QuickBooks Desktop allows you to create multiple companies, whereas the online version only allows one company per subscription. You may also consider the cost when making your decision. As a business owner, we are always seeking convenience and savings. Now that you have comparative information about the QuickBooks Online version and QuickBooks Desktop version, it should be easier in making your decision. Stay tuned for the next QuickBooks Tips series.